guys, Jack Rabbit here and welcome today to another video, and today we're going to be baking. It's a little bit of a surprise to my dad, so Dad, if you're watching this video now, hope you enjoyed the buns. Currently in local time, airplane, currently about 10:05. Normally I do a live stream in about another 10-15 minutes. Fingers crossed we won't get any interruptions. I have all the ingredients here, you guys can't see. I've had to position my phone in such a way that you can see me and I'll just hold stuff up to you guys. One of the most important things that we're going to need today is this, the weighing scales. And I've got the recipe on the computer here in front of me. I've got the method. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to record until the buns are actually in L1 tray, and then they go in the... What the hell? Like stickers. Sorry, stickers. I'm going to record until the buns actually go in the oven, and then I'll record again, start recording again after we've done the icing. So step one, very simple step. Preheat the oven to 190 degrees, aka gas mark 5. Line a muffin tray with 10 paper muffin cases. And your muffin cases are right here. So, here's the baking tray. Well, you've seen that. So, the oven needs to be set to gas mark 5, so I'm going to quickly do that. Right, so the oven is now lit, and with our oven, slightly temperamental, you've got to hold it for about 10 seconds for it to actually stay lit. So gas mark 5 is actually bang on there, so that's preheated to gas mark 5. Okay, time to actually start the actual mixture baking. Place the sugar, butter, eggs, flour, baking powder, and the milk in a large bowl. And mix with an electric whisk until pale and creamy. So, how much? We're going to do it in that order. So the sugar, we need 100 grams of caster sugar. So obviously, let me get something for the sugars. What can we use? Tell you what, we'll use a bowl. I don't know where the big bowls have gone. I really don't. I know you guys can't see me right now, but I am over here. I'm here. See, it's finding stuff to use that's the problem. I'm sorry if for certain parts of this video you guys can't hear me. I'm telling you for certain part here. For certain part of this video, I'm sorry if you guys can't hear me that well, but when I'm over there, I'm going to use this. I am going to try and make sure I speak a bit louder so you guys can hear me. So, that's on that. We need to set this to grams, which it is now on, and it was, I've forgotten already, 100 grams of caster sugar. Caster sugar. So it's 100 grams of the stuff we need. I do have a massive bag there, but I forgot where this little bag here is. Ruby's round here wondering what we're doing. So here's the sugar. I'll try and pour it from a height so you guys can see it going into the bowl. A little bit more. Okay, 101, not far off. So the sugar then goes in to the bigger bowl. Doesn't seem that much, to be honest, but it's got to be. Step 2 is then the butter. The butter is again at 100 grams. Butter's always the fun one. Baking butter, yeah, best for baking. Got a little picture, look, of a muffin right there, so we're doing the right thing. 100 grams of this stuff we need. It says for it to be softened, but I think it'll be alright. It's going to get blended anyway. That's 29 grams. That big chunk makes it 63. That little itty bitty bit there makes it 67. What about, this massive big chunk here makes it 93, not far off. Then this little slaver here will make us 105, so a little bit needs to come out. That's telling me now that's 102. I think we'll be alright with 102. So, the butter, and I'm going to have to wash my hands in a minute. So then the butter goes in. And that was exactly the right amount of butter. Well, not exactly, but we Jack Rabbit whenever exactly. We went better with the sugar. So after the sugar, it was the eggs. And it says we need 2 large eggs. Okay. I need someone to put my eggs in, hold on. We'll tell you what, we'll put the eggs in here. flour, baking powder. Yeah. I need something I can put my eggshells into. Tell you what. Put one bit of kitchen roll. Okay, 2 large eggs coming up. Okay, we have a big thingy of eggs over here. We're going to take the first 2. Look very nice and plump and nice. So let's crack some eggs into this lovely mixture here. And remembering not to get any of the shell in, because shell is bad. Shell is not nice at all. Now, when you're a lot younger, just get me towel. Tea towel, to be honest. When you're a lot younger, your parents, and some of you will know this if you did a lot of baking with your mum and dad, that whenever it came to putting the eggs in, your mum and dad hardly ever trusted you. And if you don't know why, it's because they think you're going to put shell in. Most of the times I did. Not on purpose, just that's the way it happened. Next was the flour, and flour, self-raising flour is right here, and we need 100 grams of it again. So, self-raising flour, you can see it right there. I know it looks backwards to you guys, but it does say self-raising flour. It might not look backwards, it might just be the way my camera's positioned. Now, the thing is with flour, it can be a great pain because it goes everywhere. And I'm not... That's 109 already, Jesus Christ. I didn't hold it up for you guys because you guys can't see it now, but there's a massive cloud of dust here. That's 108, so we need to take some out. That's 96, 97, 98. Come on. 100, dead. Yeah, the thing is with flour, you've got to try and pour it right into the bowl, because if you pour it from such a height, if I poured it from such a height that you guys could see it, then it'd just be a big cloud of dust everywhere. So that's 100 grams dead of your flour. So let's bung that in there. I'm going to do it quite close so we don't risk any more smoke or dust. Get all the dust out of there. There we go. After the flour, it was the baking powder, and it was half a teaspoon of baking powder. Now, luckily, kids, if you're at home watching this, my dad's clever. He's bought one of these, which gives you a different array of all your different ones. So this one's 1 teaspoon. This one's red one, 1 teaspoon. We need half a teaspoon. Green one, half a tablespoon. Little green one is 1/8 of a teaspoon. Orange one, half a teaspoon. So we need the orange one, but I'll tell you the rest. This blue one here is 1/4 of a teaspoon, and this massive one here is a tablespoon. But we need the orange one, which is half a teaspoon. Here's your baking powder. Let's crack the baking powder open. Might seem a little trickier than it actually is. There we go. Orange one. Now the trick is, sometimes you can really mess it up with baking powder. You can either put too much in or too little. So the baking powder's in. Then after the baking powder, it was the milk. And the milk, we need 15 millilitres, which is around 1 tablespoon. Right, milk. Here's your milk. What was it? 15 millilitres. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put that into wash in a minute. And we're going to use our trusty little jug. So put that on there, and in grams, the jug weighs 212 grams. So we need, that's 1 millilitres now, and it was 15 millilitres, it said. That's 23. Well, surely it'll be alright. It's only what? Oh no, it's not 23, it's 20. Do you know what? If any adults watching this, I'm just going to do this and put a bit back. It's clean milk, obviously. I mean, look, there's hardly any in there. Pour that back, and that now sits at 10. Oh, 15 dead. And that is all there is right there. But the milk's in there now. And it says, so we've done step 1. Place the sugar, butter, sugar done, butter done, eggs done, flour done, baking powder done, and milk done. Milk's going back in the fridge. Milk's gone back in the fridge to keep cool, and we now need the electric whisk. which, if I am not mistaken, is right here. No, that's a blender. Jar roast peanuts. Tortilla chips. Part of the blender. Part that makes the blender work. Aha! Whisk. And the two prongs are here. So, good old-fashioned, well not old-fashioned really, but the good old whisker. So we're going to unwind the whisk. Sorry, Ruby. Do you know what? I'm going to quickly move my dirty pots over to the sink, just so we don't make any more mess. So our little mixing bowl friend and the milk jug friend are resting comfortably in the sink. Now, for this part, you guys might not be able to hear me, but it says at the end of step 2, bowl. So obviously, after you put all the ingredients in, it says with an electric whisk until pale and creamy. And currently, I'll just quickly show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you what it looks like after it's been whisked away to be nice and creamy. Move the scales back over here. Currently, guys, what we are working with is that, which is your butter, your eggs, your milk, your flour, and everything. So here we go. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, but you know, you might not be able to hear me either because this is quite loud. Now you might be able to see the flour just going everywhere. But it says, because this right now looks like slop. And it says, because we put the sugar in first, we've done it in this order. We put the sugar in, then we put the butter in, then the eggs, then the flour, then the baking powder, then the milk in a large bowl, and mix with an electric whisk until pale and creamy. And to me, that does look pale and creamy, to be honest. There's a bit more flour around the outside. I'm going to try and get that off. Try and... Because the thing is with bacon, if you're a keen baker, you will know that when you're baking, you've got to make use of all your ingredients. There's a load of bloody flour here now. I'm going to clean the floor afterwards. Oh no. Okay, so let's just go into one more final go. Okay, that does look nice and creamy to me. Let's just have a little taste, because you can taste the stuff. Yep. And that tastes like it's supposed to taste. I'm going to stick those there, so if any droops into that. Now, we've done step 2, and then it says, oh, I didn't put those muffin cases in the muffins, didn't I? We need 10, let's see how many is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We were 3 off from being perfect, but as you can see, we now have all our 10 bun cases. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bun cases there. Let's move the celebrating flour. Now the extremely fun job of getting nice, fresh, creamy stuff into the bun cases. So that's what step 3 is. Divide the mixture between the muffin cases and bake for 15 to 20 minutes. So here we go. We're going to use the big spoon, and each time we're going to get, I'd say, a nice big dollop like that. Hang it over the bun case, and then use the little teaspoon to make sure it's all nice and in there, and then nicely level it out. We're going to go with the same size, so this is the tablespoon. Same size tablespoon each time. We're going to do 1 on each, or as many as we can do. And then after we've done that, whatever's left, we will even out even more. Because the thing is with baking powder, the more you eat, the more sick you get. We might not make 10 here. I'm really thinking we might not. Not because we've done it wrong or anything. We've done a perfect job. Just, we might need a bit more mixture, or either that or I've evened it out a little bit too thick. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the 6 there, I mean, if there were just 2 of us, it'd be, 3 each. I'm looking at what's left in this bowl, and we might have to make some more mixture at this point. But I don't know whether we've got enough thingy. Let's just sit them in there a minute. Well, hang on, let's see what we can get out of the rest of this. Because this is literally now MasterChef, I'm kidding, it's not. We just need to try and get all the bun mix that we possibly can. I mean, there's 6 of us, and then if it were me, Mum and Dad, there's 2 buns each then. 2 for me, 2 for Mum, 2 for Dad. I'm looking at this, I think we're only going to have enough for 6. And our internet, right, if you live on your own, like Spears the Amazing does, Jacksepticeye does, then there's only one person to worry about for the internet, which is obviously yourself. But when you're still a kid, like me, and you're living at home, you've got certain internet boundaries. Because obviously I've got my PS3 and PS4 internet, which run off the same internet cable. There's we've got skyboxes, there's the TV in here, there's all the phones, tablets, everything. So, I mean, we've already been going about 17 minutes, and this is just going to be the first part of the recording, and I think 6 is going to have to be enough. I'm going to try and move them about a bit. There we go. 6 is going to have to be enough. And then obviously, now these guys, these little bundles of fun, are going to head in that oven for about 20 minutes. And then they should be nice and golden. I'm going to stop recording now. I'm going to put these in the oven, they're going to cook. Then once they're out, because it says 15 to 20 minutes to rise, and then transfer to a cooling rack and leave to cool. So once they've cooled and they are okay to touch, I will then start recording again, and we will make the icing, or the buttercream, to go on this. And for the buttercream, we need another 50 grams of butter, which may or may not be possible. Oh no, it's possible. We've got some more baking butter back there, yep. Some more, we've got icing sugar in the bottom drawer here, strawberry jam, got a full jar in the fridge, and then the icing sugar for dusting. But these guys are going to go in the oven now. Stay tuned, and right about in the next few seconds, you guys will see the finished product. Well, it would be if I could turn the camera off. And we're back! Welcome back to the second half of the video. The buns! They're out, they are done, folks. They are nice and cool and ready. Now for this to work, I've had to delete every single photo off my phone. Every other photo, every other video. The only actual photo of something that's actually on my phone now is part 1 of this video. I mean, it was photos from days out, but it was the photos from Scarborough, which you guys have been putting a video. So if I ever want to look at it, I can head over to the channel on my phone. You guys can, obviously your phone or computer or tablet device or whatever you guys use to watch the channel and stuff. There's just different photos and that were on there that I don't really need. But basically, my phone can't hold too many videos at once. I deleted all the other videos. Trouble is, the first half is about 18 minutes long, and I don't want this to be as long, and I've got to stitch it all together and everything, so that's actually the only thing I've got on my phone now. So, the icing sugar is here, the butter's in there, and the sugar's in there, because I did start to record the second half, and you would have seen me do this, but it cut out because there's too much stuff on my phone, so it's in the bowl, but basically we're on step 5. Step 4, to make the buttercream, place the butter in a bowl and sift over the icing sugar, which we've done, and now we've just got to beat until smooth. Now, I don't really know what to use, so I'm going to use the trusty whisk that we used in the first half, but I'm just going to put it on a number 1. just to get it going nice. Let's sit that in there, and you guys again might not be able to hear me because it might be a bit loud. I'll try and talk over it. Oh Christ, oh Christ. Yeah. This is only on a number 1 level and it is turning out to be quite thick. Well, it's a little bit like scrambled eggs. I think I just need to keep going with that, to be honest. Actually, just having a look at it, it is just a bit. Mind you, I don't know whether straight away it went past the smooth stage. Oh no, it's getting smoother now, it's getting smoother. Yeah, it's nearly there. I just need to get the bit of sugar off the side there. The caster sugar off the... Not caster sugar. The icing sugar off the side. It's nearly there now. Okay, so in here we have buttercream. Now let's just push those out. I will have to try and get the rest off in a minute, but now's the fun job of getting a knife and cutting the tops off of them. And I think it's basically nice and simple. Just cutting the tops off. I'm just gonna do them all here actually. I'm not gonna do them all in front of the camera. Rodney's having a bit of a fit because just before we started recording part 2, there was a knock on the front door and I thought, well, who the hell could that be? And there's men on the street going up and down in white lab coats knocking on people's doors. And unless I've been told by Mum and Dad that morning to expect a man in a white overcoat or a white lab coat, then nobody gets let in. Because you don't know who you're opening doors to these days. If you know them, then please do tell me, but I'm sorry. You're not getting let in unless I know who you are. Right, so the tops have been cut off. Yep. And now, we're going to get a teaspoon. My hands are clean, I've washed them. And we're going to put a little dollop of cream. Sorry, it's got an itch. Inside these. Now, I'm trying to move it a little bit more this way because I'm like right on the edge of the camera screen. So we're going to go with this little one here first. Get a little dollop of buttercream. And then stick her smack bang there, right on the bun. It's now not coming off the spoon. Oh, then we're good. And then you push that gently back down, and that's one done. I did the littlest one first for some daft reason. Now we're going to do a nice big one. Nice big dollop of cream. And then use the other spoon just to flatten out the cream. There we go. I'm not going to do cream. I'm not going to do the jam. I thought I was. But then, looking at it, I had enough time just putting the cream on, never mind any jam. I mean, I did think I'd gone too far past, like, I didn't know whether, I thought it had, like, straight away gone into smooth mode. Turned out it hadn't, which was good. With the 6 buns all together, we're going to put a nice big dollop on this one. But yeah, there's 6 buns all together, which is me, Mum, Dad, which means 2 buns each, obviously. If you didn't know, then it is 2 buns each. That's the biggest bun right there, I think. Rodney just eyeing the buns. He's down here like, what are you doing? He's just having a little stretch. Do you want to come say hi to the people, Rodney? No? You good? A little bit stage fright sometimes, don't you? Somebody comes round knocking on our door, though, bloody hell. Won't shut up. Calms down eventually, like, just after he knows we're all still alive. Good, my fingers are clean. I'm having to use my fingers to actually push some of the cream onto the buns, but I'm using a different finger each time. Okay, so that's all the buns officially done. I'm not going to have any. I'm going to have some of the cream. I'm not a professional baker. If you don't look good, the buns might. The cream's on all faffy. Although it does say about sifting some flour over the tops. I need something to put underneath, and I hang that above them. I'm actually going to use the baking tray, so the baking tray will sit under, which it does. And the idea is, I think, I'm going to say we need the sieve again. And then it says, finally, yada yada yada, dust lightly with icing sugar. For God's sake. Hold on. Good thing with sieves, excuse me, sorry, it's all that buttercream and all that nice stuff. The good thing is with sieves, is because they've got so many little holes, no matter how much soap, muck, dust, anything you get inside them, you turn the tap on and it all goes away. I am using different tea towels here. Don't you worry. And there we go. What we're going to do is we're just going to... That did not go well. That is one big dusted bun right there, folks. But hey, the dustier the better. I think I've got a little bit too much on it, to be honest. But it's not the Great British Bake Off. It's not MasterChef. It's Jack Rabbit does some cooking. And at the end of the day, folks, at the end of the day, we've done it. And yes, there is quite a considerable mess here. There is. But the point is, we've had a go. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you watched all the way through, greatly appreciated. If you haven't watched the first half, watch the second half. If you haven't watched the second half, how come you haven't watched the first half? I'm confused. What I'll do is, if you guys want to make these, I'm just going to type it all out on my phone. Well, actually, no, I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how to do it in the description. But basically, if you want to find this method that I've used today, basically just simply type into Google, simple bun recipe, and it actually comes up, and there's like a picture of some little fairy cakes, and it says preheat the oven, and then it says butterfly buns recipe, good to know. You click on that, takes you directly to the page which I've used today. It tells you how many it makes, how much prep time, how much cooking time, how much cost it might take, but my dad does a lot of baking anyway, so he's already got plenty of the stuff in. And then you scroll down, tells you the ingredients. Scroll down a bit more, tells you the method and how to do it. But yeah, definitely be using this good to know booklet or computer thingy again. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode of me making buns, I know it's more been me talking and you seeing my face. But you know, I'll show you one of the better looking buns. Hold on. I'll probably say that one, nice and creamed and dusty. That one's gonna have to have some dust taken off of it because I'm gonna show you that one. Look, I used that one to pour thingy onto, which wasn't very good. But I'll knock some dust off of that. Some of it'll stick anyway because of the cream. But anyway, like I said, if you guys have enjoyed this video, show this video some support with a like. Drop a comment. Hey, we might do some baking again. Maybe not always just by myself, but Joe, who we're doing 100 sub special with at some point. I need to get in touch with him. He got an A in his he got an A level in cooking at school, and he has made some stuff before, and it is extremely nice. So fingers crossed, might do some baking with Joe. I'm actually going to try and get in touch with him again now because we're on 89 subs, so we need to try and plan the end of some special out. But like I say again, if you guys have enjoyed this video, show this video some support with a like. Like I say, if you have any suggestions on baking, drop it down in the comments. Subscribe, like I say, 89 subscribers, so we've got about 11 subscribers away from 100. And if you guys have enjoyed, like I say, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.